We believe that every life is precious. Over 200 faces greet us every morning to remind us why. We are the Animal League of Green Valley. With every 4-hour shift, you and around 600 volunteers make saving these lives possible. What we accomplish each year is truly amazing. Together, we designed and built a thriving thrift store to make our air-conditioned animal facilities possible. Ever since, pet rescues, volunteer hours, and pet adoptions have skyrocketed, an average of over 700 pets adopted each year, with over 100,000 hours logged. From the top down, not one volunteer takes a penny. Every little 50-cent bargain here translates to lives here. Every donation here translates to quality of life here. And every positive experience here translates to homes for pets here, here, and here. This video will get you up to speed on how we keep things running smoothly. Before we get into guidelines, let's have a quick top-down look at our operation. The property is divided into 4 sections: the attic thrift store, dogs, cats, and admin. Our donations are received here, examined, sorted, priced, and tagged here, distributed to the correct display areas here, and purchased by the customers here. The store is divided into 7 areas: the great room, which features jewelry, furniture, artwork, collectibles, upcoming holiday items, and our checkout counter. The clothing room features all our clothing, fitting rooms, and restroom. This area is the clothing accessories room and features shoes, belts, purses, along with knickknacks, kitchenware, bath, and pet gear. This area features everything from stationery to small appliances and electronics to Christmas. This area includes linens, the book and media area, crafts, toys and games, and furniture. Outside our employee entrance is our man cave and donation receiving area. The sorting area is the heart of our operation, where we sign in and do much of our work behind the scenes. The store is managed by experienced volunteer coordinators, who are assisted by co-coordinators. They coordinate 5 basic volunteer duties: cashiering, bagging, sorting, merchandising, and donation receiving. Let's follow the process from donation to checkout. Whether pickups or donor drop-offs, all donations are received here. The way we treat our donors on the phone and in person is very important. Be helpful, kind, and grateful to everyone. Be sure to ask if any donated electronic devices are in working condition and attach a note to the item. Be sure donors remember their receipt to take advantage of our 501c3 tax advantages. Do not take requests for donation pickups unless you are the coordinator, co-coordinator, or a designated volunteer. They know how to prompt donors for important details, preventing wasted pickup trips. Every completed pickup request form contains vital information for the scheduler and is pinned here for efficient scheduling. Make sure all areas of the form are completed. The sorting room is divided into several zones. Following the wall around the room, here electronics are awaiting testing and pricing. This is the donation entrance and receiving area. Next, we have the book and media sorting area. Hangers are organized here, and in the center of the room are stations for sorting, pricing, and tagging clothing and other items for display. Finally, this nook in the corner is where volunteers sign in, take calls, and keep up with our very important calendar. Remember, every time you do a good job here, you're making a measurable difference here. If you're sorting clothes, grab a pile and take it to your station. First, empty all the pockets. Clothes that aren't clean, are too wrinkled, are missing buttons, or are out of style go into our black bags, which are sold for $2, with no peeking allowed. Pricing clothes is simple. All the pricing is already posted throughout the store, so you only need to worry about pricing when you find unique clothes that should be sold for at least double or triple the poster price. These are destined for our unique boutique. To ensure unwanted clothes don't accumulate on our racks, we've developed a simple color tagging system which tells when something has been here too long. Each week is assigned a color on the calendar, and we tag the clothes accordingly. But bad tagging can literally ruin clothing, so carefully learn these 4 tagging rules. 1. Skirts are tagged at the top and bottom, either in a seam or at the crease. Always be careful not to leave visible holes in the material. 2. All other bottoms are tagged in the front on the top. The waistband is usually thick enough to handle tags without damage. Be sure to zip and button these. 3. Everything else is tagged in the top label, but if there isn't one, use the collar seam, being careful to keep any tagging damage minimized and out of sight. 4. Unique boutique items follow the same tagging rules, but they get 2 tags, and one should have a price attached. This is a simple security precaution, so the cashier will know that the higher priced item came from the unique boutique, because it has 2 tags even if the price is pulled off. Near every sorting station there is a rack for the merchandisers. Choose the appropriate hanger and ensure everything is buttoned so that it stays on the hanger, and put it on the rack. All the outdated color tags are pulled once a week to make room for the new tag color. The old colors are moved to discount racks, priced to move quickly. If they're still there after a week, they go into our black bags, which sell for $2 each. Clothes are a huge part of our sales floor, but a lot more than clothes are donated. Sorting most items is pretty straightforward. We make sure that things are clean, not worn out or ruined, that everything functions as it's supposed to, and is in good selling condition. Use your judgment to write a price that is consistent with comparable merchandise on the sales floor. Always check with other volunteers if you have any questions on pricing. The coordinator is responsible for pricing all furniture and is responsible for safeguarding jewelry until it's sorted, priced, and displayed by a volunteer specialist. Volunteer specialists also handle electronics and books or media. Just deliver these types of items to their designated sorting areas. If you find something that may be a collectible or is a specialized item, please bring it to the attention of the coordinator. Electronics includes everything from lamps to computers and mobile devices to small appliances like vacuums and toasters. The specialist tests them, evaluates them, cleans them, prices them, and displays everything that is not unsafe or unsellable on the sales floor. Book volunteer specialists purge out magazines older than 6 months and identify specialty items and collector's editions, as well as ensure all DVDs, CDs, and records are in their correct case. These specialists are also in charge of displaying their items on the sales floor. There are a few more situations you'll need to be ready for when sorting through our donations. Look for sets like linens or towels. Linens should be kept together as a set. We check their condition, throwing out stained and worn-out items, and price each set. Bundle them together and write notes including number and type of items in the set, their size, and their price. Glassware and cookware should be evaluated and priced as sets when possible. The same goes for knickknacks and holiday decorations. Extra nice holiday items should be withheld until we're near that holiday season. Shoes, purses, belts, and other accessories are common donations. As you evaluate their condition, keep in mind that some of these items may belong in the unique boutique with a special price. Boutique shoes are priced on the bottom. A large volume of donations flow through this store every day. All our sorting won't do any good for anyone unless it sells here on the floor. That's why all volunteers are expected to keep the store neat, clean, and pleasant. You should always make customers feel comfortable, helping them with any questions or needs. Merchandiser volunteers have many functions. They distribute merchandise throughout the store and ensure everything is displayed attractively in its proper place. Merchandisers work to make the shopping experience more enjoyable and easier. They keep things neat and folded, remove excess hangers, button loose clothing back on their hangers, keep displays stocked, and aisles clean and clear for traffic. Remember, every dollar buys time for a cat or dog waiting to find a home. So don't let all the merchandise make you forget who we're here for. let's do our best to keep the store running smoothly and the cash register ringing. Customers and volunteers must purchase any items from the cashier, the coordinator, or the co-coordinator. Volunteers must pay the same price as customers. If you want to purchase an unpriced item, take it to the coordinator, who will determine a fair price. There are no returns, exchanges, or refunds for volunteers or customers. Purchased furniture can be held for no more than 48 hours for customer pickup or for us to deliver. Otherwise, it will be resold. At least one-half the purchase price must be collected. A sold form, filled out in full by the coordinator or the co-coordinator, must be signed by the customer and attached to the item. We charge $30 for local deliveries. Now that you understand how your commitment will transform donations into food, shelter, and medical care for local animals in need, you are ready to go to work. Wear comfortable shoes and be prepared to do a lot of standing. Don't wear tank tops or halter tops. Dress appropriately. Always wear your name badge while on property. As a volunteer, please enter through the sorting room. Don't start working until you log in, and don't leave without logging out. Finally, always be sure to attend any shift meetings. Fulfilling our daily commitment to the animals requires that the store remain open daily. To do this, every volunteer must be faithful to keep their weekly 4-hour shift. If volunteers skip a shift often, or without enough warning, the store can be crippled, along with sales. So be sure to report vacations to the coordinator far in advance, and mark them on our calendar. Immediately report anticipated absences due to illness or emergencies. That's it. You're now an important part of saving lives in our community. We hope you'll share your volunteer experience at the Animal League with people you know and love. Every story encourages people to come and visit the pets, leading to adoptions, new volunteers, and support through purchases at the attic. We are extremely grateful for your effort and time. With each wag of the tail and every purr, they say, thank you.